Chapter 7 King Shibi and the Dove. Time to warm up! King Shibi is known for his goodness. Do you think gods can test a man's goodness? If so, how would they do it? Time to read! The King Shibi Chakravarti was famous for his truthfulness, justice, and keeping his word. The king of righteousness, Dharmaraj, himself decided to test the strength of character of Shibi Chakravarti. Once, when the king was in his court, he saw one dove coming towards him with great speed. An eagle was after him, and to escape from the clutches of the chasing eagle, the dove made frantic effort to hide somewhere. Seeing the king, the frightened dove took shelter in his lap. The dove said, "O king, save my life. I have come under your shelter." The king has vowed to protect anyone who took his shelter. Thus, the weak and deprived could not be exploited by the rich and strong. However, this was a new experience for Shibi Chakravarti. Was he in any way obliged to protect a bird who seeks his refuge? Thinking for a while, the king decided that even trees, animals, and birds require protection and help, as do human beings. Therefore, the king said, "Have no fear, my son. That eagle would not be able to touch even your feather. Relax in peace. Have no worries." So saying, the king readied himself to face the rapidly approaching eagle. The eagle landed in front of the king and said, "O king, you have hidden my prey. Please release him so that I can appease my hunger." The righteous king saw the point in eagle's demand. He faced a peculiar dilemma of protecting the dove and at the same time not to deprive the eagle of his rightful prey. He decided to resolve the issue by offering the eagle equal amount of meat from his kitchen. But the eagle insisted on having his prey, the dove, as his food. After some discussion, the eagle agreed to set the dove free on two conditions. The eagle said, "O king, I shall let the dove go if equal weight of flesh from your body is offered to me as food." Shibi Chakravarti was quite pleased with the adjustment. He thought that a pound or two of flesh from his body would not kill him, and the life of the dove in his shelter would also be saved. Thus he was happy that he was saved from a great sin of inability to protect the weak. The eagle then put his second condition, saying, "O king, if a single tear drops from your eye, I shall be constrained to accept your flesh as my food." The king agreed and called for the knives and the balance. In one pan of the balance, the dove was kept, and on the other side, a large chunk of flesh from the right thigh of Shibi Chakravarti. But as strange as it might seem, the pan with the dove always weighed more even as additional flesh was added. Thus, almost whole of the right half of the king's body was cut. Still, the weight could not be equaled. At this juncture, a drop of tear appeared in the left eye of the king. The eagle objected to his saying, "O king, I cannot accept the food given in distress. The tear in your eye shows that you are unhappy. So give me my prey back, and you shall regain your normal health." With a faint smile on his lips, Shibi Chakravarti said, "Behold, O eagle, the left eye is not crying out of grief. This is a tear of joy. Now my left half of the body will also be used to honor the word I have given to you. Otherwise, if only right had satisfied you, the left half of the body would have been denied this great opportunity of sacrifice. Therefore, my dear friend, the left eye cries out of joy." This ultimate sacrifice of Shibi Chakravarti was unparalleled in the history. The eagle and the dove disappeared, and in their places stood the king of righteousness, Dharmaraj, and the king of heavens, the Indra. Gods from the heavens showered flowers, perfumes, and praise on the king. They granted many boons to this noble king. The king Shibi Chakravarti had passed the ultimate test to uphold dharma, a true duty of every king. It is said that this king ruled for many years and after his death went directly to heaven to enjoy the fruits of his righteous karma. Moral: be fair in your dealings with all. Time to answer.
A.
Answer the following questions. 1. Who did the dove fly to? Why was she approaching with great speed? 2. What did the dove ask Shibi? What did Shibi promise? 3. What did the eagle want? 4. What was King Shibi's request to the eagle? 5. What did the eagle want in place of the dove? 6. What did the King Shibi do? When did the scales balance? 7. Who had come in the form of the dove and the eagle? Why had they come?
B.
Fill in the blanks. 1. Dash was famous for truthfulness and justice. 2. A dash came to the king. 3. And Dash was chasing the dove. 4. Dash had vowed to protect the dove. 5. The king offered the eagle his own dash. Clue kit: flesh, the king, eagle, dove, King Shibi. Time to know new words. Goodness, the state or quality of being good. Truthfulness, the condition of being honest. Righteousness, morally correct. Vote, promise to do something. Deprive, prevent from using something. Exploit, make full use of. Protection, the action of protecting. Dilemma, in a state of confusion. Time to spell well. Complete the following words. Time to listen. Listen carefully to the words your teacher reads out from the lesson. Find and circle them. Repeat these words after the teacher.
Time to learn. Use of a or an. Use a with nouns starting with a consonant, letters that are not vowels. Use an with nouns starting with a vowel, a, e, I, o, u. Examples: a boy, an apple, a car, an orange, a house, an opera. Note: an before, an h, mute, an hour, an honor. A before you and eu when they sound like you. A European, a university, a unit. The indefinite article is used to refer to something for the first time. Examples: an elephant and a mouse fell in love. Would you like a drink? I've finally got a good job. To refer to a particular member of a group or class. Examples with names of jobs: John is a doctor. Write a or an before the following.
Time to watch. Look at the picture and write their names. Time to speak. Complete the conversation. Time to write. Choose the right answer. 1. Old is too young as dash is to cruel. 2. Dove is to dash as lamb is to lion. 3. Kind is to dash is to the goodness. 4. Dash is to save as disappear is to vanish. Make sentences using the following words. 1. Protect. 2. Cruel. 3. Frightened. 4. Pair. 5. Wow.
Time to do.
Learn to make a pigeon.